Yes. Now, I just wanted to just before I get into things, I just want to quickly say about how sometimes I have these big pauses in between um, recording my visual novels and that sort of thing. Look, I do apologize for them, and I know that's what you guys came here initially for. So I am really sorry for I guess you can say dicking you around with that. But the comment on my previous video, I think it was my first video, it really put things in perspective for me that that's what you guys are here for, so that's what you expect from me, sort of thing. But I mean, look, I think it was Monster Kai that made that comment. So I was gonna make a comment, but then I realized it might sound a little sarcastic because because what I was gonna say is that I really, I needed that reminder that you guys are, you're basically here for the visual novels. This is what you subscribed for, or most of you at least. Probably 99% of you. But I when I was typing it out, I thought, oh, this sounds kind of sarcastic. So I wasn't sure if, so I scrapped the idea of saying that. But I'm saying it now. I really do appreciate all the support you guys give, and that you're willing to stick in until I'm back up on my feet with this sort of stuff. But the visual novels sort of thing, it can be kind of stressful on the emotions sometimes, just because it kind of starts to become like another life that you're living. But hey, I guess I'm just making excuses. And I mean, the other thing is with my starting to play other games like Electronic Super Joy and what was the new one I just did? Fez. I'm just trying to add some variety to my channel as well. And sometimes, adding that variety to my channel does actually help me quite a bit, to just kind of get out of the wavelength of shuffle and, the whole psychotic emotional crap that it puts you through. Just like Katawa Shoujo. God, that game was horrible. For the feels. For the feels. It was a good game, but for the feels. Okay, why can't I hear any sound? I just want to check that. Okay. Yeah, okay. Maybe there isn't any sound at the moment. That looks like there is supposed to be sound. So anyway. Okay. Oops, what have I done? Can someone curse the classic literature teacher and cancel the exam? Oh god, what did I just do? Okay, alright. She seems to be serious about her wish. Okay, good. No, we do have music. It just, there was no music then. Okay. Who could it be? I put my magazine down and stand up when I hear the doorbell. Kaida's gone grocery shopping. That means I'm the one who has to open the door. Gee, what a burden, having to open the door. Get off my feet. Yes, who is it? Oof, Jesus. Rindono! This loud, destructive voice almost breaks my eardrums. Every sound in the world mutes, and the world itself is going blank from the aftershock of his sudden entrance. Rindono, Rindono, Rindono! I can hear you. Can you turn your volume down? Whoops. I'm sorry. It's unlike me to get so excited. Actually, it's very much like you. My mind is still spinning, and I think I just saw a flower field. So, what's going on? Oh, yes, Rendono. Is it true that you'll have no summer vacation if you get bad grades on the exams? I heard that they will force you to be in a ceremony called the extra lessons and lock you inside the school every day. Well, it's true that there will be extra lessons. So it's true? Rogu! He chokes my neck with his arm. Jesus. I can't breathe. I was planning to go to the sea and the mountains and the fields and to go camping with Sia and have a quality family time. This is a family crisis. I must order my top destruction team from the world of the gods and destroy the whole academy. Yeah, no, you can't do that. Hey, I knew you would be here after you left with such a fierce look on your face. I told you not to use the chair. I have to use it in order to stop you. She brought that chair from her home. Are you okay, Rincon? I was getting close to the sticks. Sia comforts me as I'm freed from his father's extraordinary power. Her, not his. Are you trying to kill him? I'm sorry, Rindono. I get too excited. I'm glad I'm alive. Anyway, so yeah, this is definitely their way of challenging us. Those bastards who try to break up my family don't even deserve to be trash. It's okay, they allow us to get up to 3 bad grades. If I'm allowed to have 3, I think I'll be able to make it. You think you will? I'm really bad at English and history. I'm proud of you for facing this war straight up. It makes me want to cry. Rindono, what can I do for Sia? I think you have to pray for now. If praying took care of everything, no one would need God. He's denying his existence. Don't worry, I'll take care of this problem. You can just go home. But... Ha! Let's go home. Yes. I'm sorry, Rincon. My father caused you a lot of trouble, as usual. I'm cool. The King of the Gods leaves slowly after getting her an inexorable attack. I think the academy will disappear if Sia ends up in the extra lessons. Tomorrow's exams are math and world history. They're both red flags for me. I skimmed through the textbook and checked the areas that will be on the test. Shit, there are more than I thought. There's no way I can cover all of this before then. A dark cloud of abandonment is starting to take over my mind. However, if I stop studying now, everything will be over. I have to find a way to persuade myself to not give up on studying. The fact that I'm trying to persuade myself tells me that I'm already not studying though. May I come in? I look away from the textbook as I hear the voice of my salvation. Kaid, come in. I brought you a drink, would you like some? What perfect timing, Kaid. I love you so much. Oh, don't get her embarrassed now. Oh, what? Yes, thank you. She puts my cup on a desk with a red face. Aren't she adorable? The ice in the amber coloured drink is floating quietly. You don't have to study for the test? It's not that I don't have to, but I'm relaxed because I have confidence on both English and physics exams tomorrow. I figure it's better for me to help you out. I see. English and physics are your... English and physics? I take the exam schedule sheet out from my bag in a panic. You've been studying the wrong thing. Kaid? Yes? Tomorrow's exams are math and world history. What? See? I show her the schedule sheet. It's clearly written on there that tomorrow is math and world history. English and physics are the day after tomorrow. I thought math was one of your weak subjects. This mistake is very much like you. Don't worry about me and get back to your room. Go review your notes. Excuse me? She goes back to her room in a panic. Why does she always make a mistake when it's about herself? That we will never know. Just one of the many mysteries of woman. Why it's so easy for them to kick us in the nuts. Oh, I got to hurry up or I won't even have time to review my textbook. I think it's true that getting nervous makes you want to go to the bathroom. Yes, I completely 100% agree with that. I hurry back to the classroom after leaving the crowded restroom. I swear, you could go for the biggest, most relieving piss in the world before, venturing to something that makes you nervous. And then when you get there and you're nervous, you still need to go to the toilet. The break will be over soon, and the exam is starting in a few minutes. My grade will increase proportionally to the amount of reviewing I do in these few minutes. That's how short-term memory works. Hi Rin-chan. However, I stop and look back as I hear someone calling me. Asa-senpai and Kuriha-senpai too. What are you doing here? We're just here to get something to drink. You seem to be relaxed. I wouldn't even waste my time to go use the restroom if I didn't have to. Asa-chan has given up on her magic studies exam from the beginning. I wonder what Asa-senpai's grades are like. So your next exam is magic studies? You really hate that subject, huh? You don't even have the intention to study at all. She contorts her face at my bitter comment. I don't care. I'm a human, so I don't have to know about magic. I'm going back now, Korea. She stomps up the stairs with an upset attitude. Look what you did. She gets upset just by talking about the magic. She really hates it. Like it's her parents' murderer or something. Asa-senpai hates magic. I don't know why, because she gets very upset when I try to ask her. All I know is that she really hates it to the point where it looks like she's holding a grudge against it. Kuriha-senpai tries to follow up on my words. Yeah, she really hates magic. She's always taking a nap during magic class. And she still gets the credit? That's why she's amazing. She hates it so much, but she always gets away from getting a bad grade. Wow, that's an amazing technique she has. You seem to be relaxed about the magic studies exam since you're of the gods. Yeah, I feel bad for the humans, but foreign language and history are difficult for you guys, right? Well, because yours. Okay. You're comfortable with those subjects too, huh? They're not that easy for me, but I've been in this world for about 10 years now. She also gets perfect scores in home economics and she does well in physical ed too. You have no weakness. Perfect people like her really exist, just like he. I don't know, she has her dazing out, weird, blank out moments. I wouldn't call that perfect. How do you do in magic studies class? To be honest, I don't do very well in it. Really? You seem to be pretty relaxed about it. That's because our next exam is not magic studies for my class. Huh? Wait a minute. Does it mean that I can be relaxed like this? Does it mean that the physics exam is going to be easy for me? Shit! As I check my watch, I find out that the break is pretty much over now. Excuse me, Kuriha-senpai, I need to get back and cram my brain. Sure, good luck. I'm sorry I made you stop. I can't even focus on her comforting soft smile. I need every minute and every second available. Ugh. However, the bell goes off, ignoring my prayer. This world is too cold. Oh, drunk. Oh, that's strong. My effort from last night is in vain as the bell rings mercilessly. My exam sheet is taken away from me with 1/3 of it blank. Oh, that's not good. I think I'll avoid a bad grade, but I'm sure it'll be lowering my GPA. You left a whole third of your paper blank, and you think you're gonna get away with not getting a bad grade. Well, hopefully I won't get a bad grade. Pretty sure you're gonna get a bad grade. The exams are over for today. I collapse onto the desk after using all of my energy for the day. Are you okay, Rin-sama? Rin comes toward me with a worried expression. If I have to choose between yes or no, then no. I'm not okay. I replied to her with a listless voice. You seem to be so relaxed. Sia was getting pale during the English exam. I'm good at foreign languages. I see. As well as math, chemistry, physics, and history, huh? Well, you see, I'm not good at physical education. And home economics. She seems upset at that last part. But there are no exams for PE and home economics in this academy. Anyway, the exams will be over tomorrow. Please hang in there for one more day, Rin-sama. I think I should be able to avoid having to go to the extra lessons this time. I struggle to maintain this grade all the time. Congratulations! We should go somewhere with everyone else during the summer break. Sounds good. I think everyone's going to make it out of the extra lessons this year, apart from Mayumi. I have a feeling that she's going to be... Yeah! I think I failed the English test. Where should we go? I think we have a high chance that everyone's getting away from the extra lessons. Yes, I hope so. Kei, can you tell me what I should study for tomorrow? I'm definitely getting bad grades on at least 2 of my exams. Well, we'll have a summer next year too. Yes, the battlefield in school is a horrific place. Especially at exam time. Is it a G? 7G Friday. Put your pencils down and pass your exam to the front. The bell rings and the exam is over. Is this a bell from the heaven that leads us to the sanctuary? Or is it a bell from hell that pushes us down to the bottom of the abyss? Anyway, we used up the given time limit and now we must wait for the judgment call. Death by exile. Yes, we are finally free. It's all done. People start showing relief as soon as Mayumi shouts out. We finally got through the biggest challenge of the first trimester, the final exams before the summer vacation. How did you do, Rin-kun? Not bad, but not good. But I think I won't have to go to the extra lessons. How about you, Sia? I think I managed to get out of the extra lessons. According to my calculations, I have 2 exams of definitely bad grades, and 1 that is in the grey zone. Barely making it, huh? But I think I can enjoy my summer vacation now. The sun, shining sun, the wavy ocean, and the fresh breeze are all mine now. You were struggling that much, huh? But you did well. This academy was going to be destroyed if you didn't make it. I feel a serious responsibility when I saw my father lifting that weight with a fierce look. You deserve the title of MVP for this final week. Have a great summer vacation. Yes, I'll have a wonderful break. We're not even joking around. Your father is such a difficult king of gods. Anyway, the battle of the summer at Verbena Academy is over now. Let's go out and have a party. I'm in. Alright, sweet. Let's do it. I'm down for a party. Let's get crunk! The bell that I longed for is ringing, and all the classes for today are finally over. Huh. The long week is over. I raise my arms while feeling relieved. We have classes even on Saturdays. That sucks. That really sucks. I don't get that. Does that mean you don't have classes on Mondays? Or do you have a 6-day week? Since it was a stressful week of exams, I feel truly free now. You seem happy. Did you get a good grade on the exam you just got back? I wish you hadn't reminded me of that. On the other hand, you seem to be an emergency. That's okay. I can afford 2 more bad grades. So you already got a bad grade? There are 9 subjects that we had exams on. We got 2 of them back today. I wish you luck. Mayumi's summer vacation is in jeopardy. I'm fine. Summer will come again next year. That's an optimistic statement. Alright, I knew I was going to get bad grades on the English exam. If everything goes as planned, I will get 3 bad grades and I'll be safe. Congratulations, Sia-chan. I don't know about her extremely optimistic view. I don't usually rejoice in bad grades, but hey, whatever. Okay, more power to you. On my way to meet Itsuki, someone with a familiar deep voice stops me. Hey, Rindono! Hi, Shino no Oji-san, I'm surprised to see you here. As I look back, I see him standing in his kimono with his hands full of grocery bags. I'm trying to help out with my family. I'm here to carry these bags for my hard-working daughter. I heard there are guys out here who like to pick up girls like she's a piece of food. Sia would be so vulnerable if she walked out here alone. Please don't commit any murders. Don't worry, I'm widely known as a peaceful guy. Really? That's a shocking statement. By the way, where's Sia? The butcher is having a sale today. She went to get in the line. Oh, she's back now. Please excuse me, I'm with someone right now. Yeah, right, I was checking you out in the store, but there was no one. Come on, we're not going to hurt you. Do you want to go to the sea to see the night scenery? I'm really with someone. Even if you're with someone, he left you alone for so long. Just forget about him. He's right, let's go somewhere. Sia is walking this way while being chased by 2 persistent guys. I'm impressed. I never expected to see brave young men like that. I see suspicious light in his eyes. I give my condolence to those guys as he talks through his teeth. Those guys are in major trouble now. Like I told you, please make sure you keep them alive. We know a really good restaurant. We'll buy you lunch, so you should... I'm going to go pay a visit real quick. With your fist? Watch these bags. He cracks his fingers and proceeds to the front with a slight smile. I should call an ambulance now. Forward thinking, Rin. Good stuff. Hey, Kate. Yes? Do you remember the flavour of your first kiss? Oh, you're wearing light green today. Don't say that out loud. Kate gets up in a hurry while holding down her skirt. Well, I was having a discussion with my friend in the other class. To tell you the truth, I still haven't had my first kiss yet. I thought you might know. Mayumi starts a very touchy conversation. I act like I didn't hear her and prepare myself for the next class. Atsuki, why do you have such a fierce look? Look around. It's not just me. As I look behind with a bad feeling, I realize all the guys in the class are staring at me. I haven't done it yet either. I've never kissed anyone before. It's as if the whole class is paying attention to their conversation. I hope I'm still alive after this conversation is over. What? You still haven't kissed yet? Tsuchimi-kun, you got to make this clear. Are you a wimp or just being irresponsible? It's absolutely none of her business. Who else should I ask? How about you, Rin-chan? What? Are you asking me? Nurin glances at me. Well, I'd be glad to be kissed. Stare. Please finish talking about this topic. I look toward another seat as I pray inside my heart. She's not at her seat. She's not in the classroom either. I feel a little relief. If she was here, I would have been a disaster. Hey, what are you girls talking about? There's a very scary atmosphere in this room. Oh, now we're screwed. Oh no, she's back! We were wondering what a kiss tastes like. I guess everyone in this class is so innocent and no one knows what it tastes like. Stop, don't say anything to Sia. I've kissed before. Sia confesses lightly. I guess she's not stopping. You have, Sia-chan? That's a surprise. What did you say? The exclamation of my classmates echoes through the academy. It almost blows up the windows in the classroom. Really, Sia-chan? Mayumi gets closer to Sia with her digital camera, and Sia replies with a shy smile. Yep. She nods clearly. Even Rin and Kaede are surprised to hear that. They are staring at her in silence. Is there any way to stop their conversation? When? At where? With who? Was he a god? Did it taste like a lemon? Yes, it tasted like a lemon. I guess not. As the whole class focuses on Sia, I slowly stand up from my seat. I stealthily walk toward the back exit. Well, it was 8 years ago. Sia seems shy, but she speaks with a happy face. I don't have much time left. In the city, with Rinkun. Actually, I'm too late. The whole class now stares at me at once. I knew this was going to happen, sooner or later. I run out from the classroom as fast as I can. He's running away! Chase him! Call for backup from the other classes! It's a thing of the past, but he deserves to be beaten for this! Go to the announcement room! Alert the entire academy! Hey Kaede, stay strong! Kaede-san, it happened in the childhood, so don't worry too much. You're holding your textbook upside down, Rin-chan. What? Well, the academy becomes a battlefield that day. God. Today was an exhausting day. Huh? That attractive short girl with long blue hair is... Rin? Hello, Rin-sama. Are you heading back home? You too? It's kinda late for you. You usually go home right after the school ends. Well, I got late after talking with Mayumi-san. With Mayumi? Yes. She's trying to drag you onto the bad road, huh? If she attacks you, make sure you scream, okay? Actually, you can use your offensive magic. Offensive. The bad road? She asks with a wry smile. The next moment she claps her hand as if she just came up with something. That's right. Do you have anywhere you need to be today? Today? Not really. Then will you come with me? With you? To where? Mayumi-san told me about a very nice place. Hello. It's the cafe in the middle of the Sunlight Way, and before the waitress asks us what we would like, or whether we'd like us a cup of hot java to be poured, I shall save. Thank you. Okay, and delete, because that's happened before and I've gotten it stuffed up, and you all know about that. Okay, anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next part. Bye.